matter of fact though, pterodactyl when I'm micro and macro my mind. Why would I try to hide the fact that I'm jacked to be actually naturally high? And I'm that guy with the flashlight, looking back at the track with the black light. How about this, how about that? Pay attention to wax, you're free to see what that's like. And that's why we need to take things slow, slow. And that's why we need to let some things go.
Alright guys, Eagle, JC, Josh, and Joe, and Steve he's crushing.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well. Course gets a little tougher on the backside, so we'll see how he can handle it and keep his streak rolling. Hole 10 here, another par 4, another fairway that slopes right to left to an OB cart path. So you're going to want to manage that right-hand, backhand hyzer skip. And you can see another basket that's perched up here. This is probably the most perched basket on the course.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see, if you make a run at a putt and hit the basket, you can roll all the way back down the hill to the left.
Oh wow! Is it OB right of the basket, or is it you're still safe?
No, OB right of the basket. You're safe up in all that, up in that brush.
Okay, cool. Joe has the box per the usual. He's not giving that thing back anytime soon, it seems like. And that is a mash.
Yep. You can see just how much those flare and rolls you want to be landing up high.
That is a fast fairway. Not the worst angle to attack the green, that looks like.
No, you just don't want to blow by, because
Yeah.
then you got a death putt coming right back at it.
Mm-hmm. JC busting out that monster forehand he has.
Yep.
To go with the
Yeah, not
monster
too shabby
summer.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like a forehand is a good option for this hole here.
Yeah.
Throwing into the hill.
Yeah, exactly. Good point. And Josh on the backhand. That'll play. Let's see how far it skips left, though. Not too bad. And Eagle. He's going to try and reach this one. Roller?
Yep.
Roller, yeah. Oh, kind of lost it there.
White disc in a white sky.
There you go.
It was coming for Dre.
And that's how you get pin high on a par 4 uphill.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well done.
That was pretty impressive. Flirted with that OB, but got it back in bounds.
Yeah, trusted that roller to finish, and it did. Looking at Josh's second shot, still has a little bit of work left to do here.
And this is really easy to do here.
Yep,
Saw it off a little bit and looking at a tough uphill putt.
sure is. And JC going thumber after the forehand.
Like that thumber layup.
Ooh, sit. Wow.
There you go.
He is
Good ball.
deadly accurate with that thing. Joe? Second shot. Look like a champ gator or a rock or something. Hard to tell. Exactly. And here is Eagle after the pin high drive. Just needs to float it up there.
You got a little bit too much on that one.
I wonder if he was trying to smash that one in.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, would not either. Josh went a little long left. He's coming back for his birdie uphill putt. Wow. That was close, though.
Yeah.
And Joe also went a little bit long on the upshot, coming back for his 2, but quite a bit more makeable.
Easy.
Joe Rovere, man.
And he says it right there. If you would have missed by another inch or so, it probably would have rolled all the way back down the hill.
Oh, Eagle.
Wait,
This
you
is
did
the
go too.
comebacker from a Eagle attempt to par attempt. Josh cleans up the par. Hopefully Eagle's going to do the same. Did you see Joe's brutal rollout at the Bloom, Steve?
Oh, I did.
Oh, man. That broke
Yeah.
hearts all over the internet.
Just brutal.
That's so harsh.
But it got him 2 points, so.
It did get him 2 points. I think he won. He won that game.
Right?
Yeah,
That should be an auto victory right there.
it should. Alright, Joe with the birdie for the Ush. Hole 11, 328.
Par
Steve.
3, another uphill. A little forgiving with this one. We put the basket in depression just because we've still got that right to left sloping fairway. A couple of guardian trees up there right of the basket, which makes the spike hyzer pretty much impossible. So you'll see these guys take some straighter, more unique lines at it.
I was thinking
Like
this
the
looked like a
slope,
good thumber hole for JC,
Yeah.
but it turns out Joe has a great thumber too. Wow.
All elements of the game.
Yeah, he does. Joe's just not done getting birdies. And here is the JC thumber. Looks a little left, but
Oh.
Little skid out.
getting some crazy action on that one. It's puttable though.
I was gonna roll into it almost.
Yeah, I did right.
Opposite way.
And Joshua taking the backhand. See if we can get to skip on this, settle on this fairway. Easier said than done.
Yeah, if you're not in that pocket and you've got any kind of right to left movement, it's just going to flare out like that.
Mm-hmm. Eagle, looks like that's his MD3.
It's kind of sawed it off a little bit.
It did, yeah. It's a pin high putt, but it's pretty far. Oh, so it looks like that JC coming back at the basket misses his birdie putt.
Almost.
Josh with about a 40 footer, something like that.
Mm.
Wow. Tickle.
Just hit it again.
Yeah.
2 in a row just off the left-hand side.
Mm-hmm. Eagle for his 2.
Mm.
Am side is quite popular. Joe to get a stroke on the card again. Joe,
Drill it in there.
dude, just not missing today. Is that one par so far?
Just one.
Yeah. This course isn't easy either. Alright.
Yeah, it may look, with it being mostly open, that it could be a cakewalk, but man, with the OBs and just the way the fairway slope really can catch you up if you're not super accurate.
Yeah. And Joe is pulling away from this car. He's got a 5-stroke lead right now. Hole 12, Steve.
Really big par 3. This is almost a 3.5 the way that we've been playing it the past couple years. Another ravine shot, huge OB green short of the basket, and then a really well guarded basket area here up in this golf tee. Drop off behind it. You'll see I have not seen anybody reach this yet. Maybe a little tweaking in the future, but it's just such a beautiful look off the tee, and a tough hole.
Yeah. Anybody to this one?
We haven't seen one yet.
Okay. I can't imagine there would be one. Oh.
Joe got a little lucky here.
Wow.
Just cleared the green.
And just stays off it on rolling back. Should be able to get up and down for his 3 though. JC going thumber. Just crushed.
And that's the most popular landing spot over there, just to the right of the green.
Yeah.
Kind of looking straight in at that access point to the basket.
Kind of a tough landing spot for a backhand, which really kind of favors JC in that thumber.
Definitely.
Josh?
He's going for it too. He just gets caught up by those trees.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a deep ravine right there.
That was it really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Eagle? Whoa. He slipped there?
Yeah, he kind of lost his footing a little bit.
He was going for the green, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
And, is he still safe down there?
Yep,
Yeah.
he'll be safe.
Okay. And Josh, oh wow, this is a pretty deep ravine. This looks like a tough upshot and blind too.
Mhm.
That's gonna fade early. Should be able to at least salvage a 4 though. JC going forehand up shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, checks up real nice for him.
That's a beautiful roll. I'm sure he called it. Joe also with the forehand up.
He gets just a little bit too
Ooh.
deep on that and bounces off that ledge on the backside.
Wow.
It's in the rough there.
That was a tougher shot than it looked like.
Wow.
He did not have much of a window right there,
Yeah.
and he just peered it.
So Josh left himself a pretty tough look too.
Yeah.
Oh no. Not looking good. Here is Joe to salvage the 3. And we're about to see the unseen. A Joe Rovere bogey. Hasn't happened yet.
He did not deserve that.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
so close.
What a great
That was a good
putt.
looking shot.
Yeah, really awkward angle.
Like that a bit.
There's Joe with the 4. JC with the 3.
Yep.
Getting strokes on folks. And there's a 5 from Josh right here.
Yeah, it's a tough double.
Yeah. JC and Eagle with the only par there, but Joe's holding that lead. Still has 5 on the card. And we're on the hole 13.
This is probably the most, well, maybe second most scenic view on the course from the tee. Beautiful mountainsides beyond it. Not a tough par 3, but again, elevation comes into play, downhill to the basket, and then a drop off behind it. So you really, again, got to manage how the disc checks up, and then OB to the left-hand side into the taller grass as well.
Okay.
And JC really comes close
Oh.
to going out. You can see that red stake right there, but he just stays in.
He's good. Oh, wow. Looks like a really dangerous backhand drive. Just skip
It
towards
is,
the
if
OB.
Yeah, most of these guys are going to be throwing mid-ranges, so they shouldn't get too much ground action.
Okay,
but
cool.
But if you straighten it out too much, you're going to go deep and end up way down that hill.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Good look from Eagle. He was definitely had that OB in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing the mid. Coming up a little bit short. Joe? Taking a higher line, hoping to avoid the skip probably. Or at least a huge one.
Well within his range.
Yep. Should be getting back on that birdie train. And Josh? If that thing ever fades, it looks nice.
Yeah, it checks up real nice for him.
Yeah, that'll work. He's really good at playing these fairways. The skips and the rolls.
Yeah, just a smooth action, and he likes to let the disc flip up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh,
And
Eagle.
this is a really bad break.
Oh no, it's gonna be, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my
They got the legs
goodness. Oh, that hurt. Here's Eel for a 4. Oh. Went from a 2 to 5 in a hurry right there.
Yeah, it seems like all the bad breaks for the entire card are going right to Eagle in this round.
Yep. JC making the 2.
Yep.
Joe looking to keep pace. Good putt again. He's putting some oomph on those ones. What is Josh, after finishing pin high?
Got it.
In the rain. No worries. Eagle, drop it to the 5. Ouch.
That was a tough one.
He just lost 3 strokes to the card right there. And then Joe, his lead is now 6 over the card.
Back on track.
Yes, he is. Hole 14.
So this is another big par 4, kind of a guarded tee area that forces a left to right shot off the tee.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get short of that golf green and then give yourself a good look to pitch up into this basket in the natural area.
All right.
You'll see a lot of different shots on this. Turnover backhands, forehands. Obviously, JC will probably throw a thumber at it.
Mm-hmm. Well, Joe busted out that forehand.
Thumber.
Oh, thumber. I lied.
Yep. Yeah, this is one you don't want to go too deep on because that golf green is really big, and you just don't want to flirt with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not super, super long. So you don't need to get too greedy.
Mm-hmm.
And Josh lining up turnover? Yeah. Any action. So that'll play.
You would like to get a little bit more out of that one, but it's nice and safe.
Yeah.
Love this line that Eagle takes.
Oh, the flex forehand over the trees.
Over the top of the trees, yeah.
Dig it.
And it's a crush. Like he's almost to the golf green, which is
Wow.
no small feat.
Mm-hmm. That was a bomb.
At first, I think he's cutting that corner too close, but he really put some stink on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at Josh's second shot. Like you said, still has some work left to do.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like
Yeah, he's going for that gap, but I don't think he quite get the distance he needs out of it.
Yeah, let's go short. JC with the overhand second shot.
This is drive there. Sorry about that.
He's going to be a little deep and right.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a pretty guarded green. You really want to get close on this one. Joe, he's going for the turnover that didn't quite turn over on him.
And he gets a really nice kick out of that. Anywhere to the left, he's looking at a really tough putt through those trees, but stayed right on the edge.
When it's your day, I guess.
Yep.
Eagle and Spike Heiser?
Grenade, actually.
Grenade, yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
Well done, sir. So, Joshua putting first. Looks like he came a little bit short left.
Yeah.
Long putt from the knees, stretching it out around that tree. Comes up just short.
JC back there.
Oh, there he is. Has ghillie suit on for a second. Misses that putt. Gonna be taking a par. Most likely, anyway. Here's... Wow, what a kick.
Not too bad.
Not bad at all. Ooh, almost came back out. He's got that center pole putt. These baskets are a little bit catchier than the Bloom ones.
Speaking of these baskets, we were really fortunate to have Vail Mountain allow us to use these straight off their course up on the mountainside.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's 2 years in a row that they've donated the use of these, and we paid them back this year by putting those blue bands on it, some wraps from 616 Disc, which they donated to the tournament. And yeah, really fortunate to have all that stuff available for this course on Gypsum Creek.
Oh, super nice.
So 15. So this is the first most scenic hole. Huge elevation drop from tee to basket. Par 3. Not a long hole, but one you really got to manage your distance and skip on. That tall grass to the left is out. So is the golf green and that fence line on the right. Any kind of wind, this one gets really tricky.
This one is my favorite hole on the course. I love this one.
I want to throw this like a lot. It looks really fun.
Come on out next.
I will try. That was a great drive from Joe. Eagle throwing the forehand with the Metal Flake Max. That thing is just bricking onto the OB. He owes the groundskeeper a couple bucks for that one. JC going forehand. I thought he'd just throw a thumber straight at it, but I like the forehand.
Good shot, JC.
Works out.
It sure does. Josh, the backhand man. See what he's got up here. Reminds me of the top of the world at De La quite a bit.
A little bit, right?
Little shorter, but same idea. There was Eagle just laying up for a 4.
Yeah, he was looking at a tough downhill putt. Another basket that's kind of on a little raised mound, so if you go too much at it, you could end up OB.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Not one of Josh's better putts.
It's kind of a half run.
Yeah. Hopefully he can make the comebacker. Joe. Oh, he missed one. Huh. JC for a stroke on the card. 2 on Eagle.
Oof.
Oh, man. Just didn't want
I
to
feel like that one goes in 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah. He's been making some long ones, I thought, for sure, to make that one. Josh makes his comebacker. Eagle makes his for a 4. Joe's going to drop in a par along with JC.
This one almost feels like a gimme for gimme birdie for most of these guys.
Yeah, especially with no wind. You know,
Yeah.
you feel like these guys can get it there, but no birdies. Kind of a shocker.
Yeah, even a bogey from Eagle. Joe is 7 clear to the card. Hole 16.
It's another tough par 3. Could be a tweener. You can get there. You just got to get a really perfect long drive out of it. Basket's just past this red bush on the right-hand side. OB Creek, you can kind of see just in the tall grass there, short of that big tree on the right-hand side. So if you go too far on a driver and upshot, you're in trouble. But this is another one that these guys just want to get a huge mash on.
Yeah.
Try to get the 2 out of it.
Definitely reachable for at least Eagle, if not Joe too.
He didn't like that one.
No.
Pretty low, it seems like, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get up and down for a par at least. JC with a monster forehand. That's just turning for days. Oh, come back. Wow.
Good D, but just a little bit out to the left.
That was really far.
Yeah, that looked like it was turning a lot.
Didn't it? Yeah.
Really came back.
Josh flipping
This
one
is
up
just-
the flat. Yeah.
Yeah, the perfect flight you want on this one, just a little short.
Kind of got that bush in the way there.
Yeah, kind of pitch over.
Yeah, that's not too hard.
Eagle?
He's got the arm for this one.
Uh-oh.
Just kind of left it out right a little bit.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it has enough room to get back in.
And that's safe.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, this grass was inbounds for this hole.
Okay. So Joe's second shot. Just throwing a hyzer around the bush.
He'll be okay right there.
Well done. Is that JC?
Yep.
People changing outfits on me. It's not good.
Sun's finally come out. Rain stopped. We got some
Yeah.
beautiful weather here for at least the last couple of holes.
Yeah, Eagle still had a look for two. Gave it a good run. And here's Josh trying to get it around or over this bush for his birdie. But he'll be taking a par.
3.
Yep. Joe? No, sorry, JC.
JC.
Yep. They have alternating gray and black. Joe makes his 3 as well. Really, no shame in a 3 on this one, Steve.
No, star par is pretty good. This is another one that might need a little tweaking in the future, just to either make it long enough for a par 4 or short enough to be a reachable bomber par 3.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Joe's still holding 7 strokes. On to hole 17.
This is another really pretty hole. Elevated tee box up on the cart path, downhill all the way to this basket that's tucked into this trio of trees down here, and then a big V tree up into the left. So OB right, again the grass line is the OB line there, and you're looking to just kind of get a nice big wide hyzer out there and let it fade into the basket.
Cool. Yeah, cool looking shot right here. I like it. Sure, Joe will be smashing a hyzer out there. That looks really good.
Right in the wheelhouse.
Yep, should be making that putt if he's gonna do like he has the rest of the day. JC with a mean mustache and a mean thumber. That thing is manly looking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He gets a little bonus roll out of it at the end.
he does. Nice. Hopefully he'll make that putt for a 2. Josh should be able to reach it with the downhill. We'll get some fade.
Yeah.
Get some fade.
It was a tricky spot in the round. The wind was just starting to pick up a little bit. You can see the flag blowing there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it just kind of caught it and turned it a little bit too much.
Gotcha. Eagle taking the, it seems like the safer line, the forehand. Not really hanging the OB at all. I guess it fades towards OB.
Yeah.
Gets down. Oh, I take it back. No.
He was just kind of off by a beat for this round. And you know, when you're having one of those rounds and you don't get one of those really great shots to turn it in your direction, it can kind of be a struggle.
Yep. So here he is to try to save a par. That tree jumped out of nowhere. Gonna be taking a 4 most likely. Joe for another 2.
Cake.
Yep. All day. Unreal.
Looked so easy.
Yep. And JC also for a 2. Dead center. Good putt. Eagle makes his 4. Gave it a second look right there. And that's a 4 from Josh as well.
Yep.
Some separation on that one, Steve. Good hole.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah, I like it. Gonna take us to our last hole, hole 18.
Finishing up on 18 here, another shorter par 3 with plenty of OB, bunker green, and the white stakes and red stakes behind and to the right of the basket. kind of tucked in a little depression there. Plenty of elevation at the basket area, but not enough to really scare anybody.
Mhm.
You're kind of throwing right into that hillside, so you're just looking to nestle it right up there by the basket.
Cool. See if they can do it. Joe's pump looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow, Joe, man. What was this round rated? Do you know?
Oh, it was outrageous, like 1050, something like that.
It seems like it.
One more tombstone for good measure.
JC throwing lawn darts right here.
Jarts.
Yep, there you go. And Josh, looks like that's looking pretty good too.
A little short, but definitely within range.
Mm-hmm. Eagle can smash one in there. Taking the high hyzer line.
You know, you wanted to end on a good note here, and
Yeah,
parks it.
that looks like he's gonna do that. So Josh with the longest of putts and probably the only non-guaranteed 2.
Got it.
Makes it anyway. Nice work.
Good way to wrap up this round here.
Yeah. Like JC can make us a par or star frame actually.
Tombstone as a marker.
Yeah, I like it. It's poor form to mark your disc when it's a tombstone.
Right.
It's too cool not to use.
Yeah, star card to end it.
Yeah, I like it, man. Good birdies.
Yeah, Joe absolutely took this course apart. New course record. The course was a par, 1-stroke harder this year, and he beat, I think, the course record from last year by 4 or 5 strokes, with an extra, stroke added on. So it was outrageous to watch, and he really, really gave himself a good lead here going into the second round.
Yeah, that was pretty obscene. Like hardly any mistakes the whole round, and made all the putts he really should have made or could have made.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty gross.
It's crazy how he just makes it look so easy, and I'm filming it, and I'm not quite paying attention to the score, and before you know it, he's racked up so many of them.
Yeah, it was quiet 13 down.
The good scores, I tell you, are always like a little boring.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, because you're not making huge putts all the time. If you're
no drama, just they're all going in.
Yeah, exactly. Cool, guys. Well, that is all we got for our round 1 of the Flying Eagle Open. Steve, we'll have you back for round 2, and we got the 3-round tourney.
3 rounds.
Should be good. So we're out at Gypsum Creek, is that right?
Gypsum Creek today, first round, and then Hole in the Sky Disc Golf Course in Eagle for round 2.
Cool. Should be good. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you around.